Hi guys! Welcome to the FIFA World Cup 2006 Germany on the Xbox 360 this time. So here we are then, guys, and yeah, so this game, how does it differ from the PSP version of the game, guys? Well, we're about to find out, I suppose, as a quick look at this game. Alright, so to start off, I guess, okay, let's hit the EA tracks first. Let's do that. So yes, this is the track list for the game. As you can see, pretty much already been through this in the PSP version, but maybe this is maybe a little bit of a more clear look at it, maybe. So yeah, very good tracks on here. Like I said, I when I did the PSP video, I think the one that stands out most to me is the one with the black eyed peas and the Mascunada, whatever it's called, something like that. I don't know. I always remember that one. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. If you wanted to look at some of the sort of like the album, cover art, then I guess you can here. So yeah, I've sort of been through that. I'll just go through it one more time really quickly. And yeah, guys, it's quite good. There it is. Masky by Sergi. Go on, Sergio. Whatever. Good song, mate. There's actually a few things different. When I tried to back out of that, it asked me for it. This game always asks you if you want to save all the time, and it's so damn annoying. Like, it really is annoying that. Anyway. There's a few things that are a little bit different in this game. We won't check out game settings yet because we don't really need to go through that. You can set a favourite team. So my favourite team is England, whatever. There is a passport in this. Basically, it's kind of like the amount of teams that you've beaten. Like, you have to try and beat all the teams in the game pretty much. And if you beat them all, you can get like unlock bonuses and all that kind of stuff, guys. So yeah, you get these little stamps, which is kind of nice. You're wondering why I've got the Kenya one there, because I actually played through the game as Kenya on the PSP once. So I've been practicing this game just a little bit and whatnot. So yeah, there is that. So that's a little something in this game. Controls, that's pretty much easy. Objectives, yeah, there is a few objectives to unlock in this game. So as you can see, 3-match win streak, etc. And you get points for them, so you can spend those points to unlock stuff. So we'll go through that in a minute. 5-match, 10-match, African qualifier. So I think that means you have to qualify from Africa. And then there's all the others like North or South America, etc., etc. Be top of the group, undefeated in qualifiers, win every qualifier. I mean, if you set the difficulty to like amateur, it should be pretty straightforward, really, shouldn't it? Win all home matches, win away matches. You can unlock quite a few of these if you play good, guys. Last 16, Africa, so try and get to the last 16 as an African team, I believe. Asian, European, etc., etc. Last day, and of course, last 4, of course, the finalists, and then probably winner, of course. And what's that? 10-goal milestone. Oh, okay, and 20-goal milestone. Okay. Yeah, all of Europe, you get 7.5 thousand. All of Africa, 10,000. Wait, you get more for Africa? Really? Okay, I wasn't really expecting that, but okay, that's whatever. All South America's 10,000. Others, FIFA World Cup finals, 20,000. Yeah, you know, the bigger the challenge, the more stuff. Beat Austria. Yeah, if you get like little points if you beat certain teams. So there's like, what is this? There was 219 challenges. I've got 33 of them done already. I've only played like about 10 games or something like that. Basically, you need to beat every game and you get 250 points for each one that you beat. So these are all the teams in the game. I'll go through all the teams in a minute, guys, actually. We'll do a bit of a geography class, I suppose, in a minute. But there's a lot to, you know what, there's too many to get through there. Let's just go through that. So yes, and yeah, some of these have got 1-goal winners, 2-goal winners, 3-goal winners, 4-goal winners. Yeah, I haven't won a game by 2 goals. Thought I did, but I guess not. 5 goals, 6 goals, 7 goal, which I actually have done. I think there's an 8. No wait. What I'm trying to say is I beat one of the teams. It was St. Kitts and Nevis, I think. I beat him 9-0 in professional. That was what I was trying to say there. 1 in the net, 2 in the net, 3, 4, 5. You get the point. 7. Early goal, late goal. I've actually got a late winner on this, believe it or not. It's proven there. Injury time winner is injury time winner, of course. Goal scoring defender. I haven't had a defender to score yet, guys. Thuram to the rescue. If you know that reference, guys. If you've seen that video, if you know what I'm on about. Scoring substitution. 2 named goal scorers. 3 named goal scorers. 4 named goal scorers. Man, I'm running out of breath here going through all this. Player scores 2, player scores hat-trick, player scores 4, 1 goal comeback, 2 goal clean sheet, no yellows, no reds. That's pretty easy to get though, those. That is it. Jesus Christ, that took a long while to get through. I'm only going through one section of the game here. And you got this weird thing, colour calibration. I don't, like, why do we need this? I mean, why, this is not in, like, any other game ever. So, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's one of the sort of new games on the 360 at the time. I don't know, guys. Yeah, World Cup. So we've got hints and tips, which is, well, I mean, it basically tells you, I mean, let's kick taking, you know, if you need help with the game, it's there. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you can get that if you've got a physical copy in the game. Well, yeah, it will be a physical copy because I don't think downloads of this game were available at the time. Though I could possibly be wrong. I don't know, guys. I actually don't know. I don't think they were though. There's a store. There's a lot more kits and stuff in this one that you can unlock. So you've got the England 66 Narty kit, France 82 and 98. Of course, their World Cup winning kit there. West Germany 74, West Germany 90, Italy 70 and 82, Spain 82 and 94. So, yes, you've got all the balls here. Pretty much every single one of them, apart from that classic one, is an Adidas one, guys. So, yes, make what you will. That one's kind of nice. I like that one. Power Orange. And there's the Golden Finale one. That's 20,000 to unlock. So, yeah, I've actually unlocked a few things in this. I'll show you what they are in a minute. But, yeah, classic players. So, we've got, like, Beckenbauer, Bergkamp here. Because didn't Bergkamp retire in like 2006, I believe, anyway, something like that. Carlos Alberto, Coman. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I've gone through them all there. There's Gascoigne there, Vola Sanchez, Zico. I love Zico. I don't know, I just do. Perfect difficulty makes a return in this one, guys. So when we talked about it in Road to World Cup, it actually returns in this one. It's 20,000 points to unlock. I'm probably never, ever, ever, ever going to go near it because I probably can't even play this game on World Class. You know what I mean? I haven't even tried World Class yet, guys. So I might give it a go at some point, maybe. But perfect. I'm gonna stay well clear of it. Invisible walls. Basically, this is really fun. Actually, basically, what happens is I've unlocked it already. If you could imagine FIFA Street, you know, if the ball hits, the ball can't go out of play pretty much. You know, if it hits the wall, it just bounces right off. It is invisible walls all around, apart from the goals. The goals themselves you can score still, but the ball will never go out of play. So you can't have corners and throw-ins and stuff. It's just not possible at all. So it's really kind of fun. We might have to do a match on that and show you guys. No infringement, so you can't get any cards. Slow motion, everything's slowed right down, which is horrible. And there's turbo mode where everything is literally fast as balls. Like, seriously, we might have to do a turbo invisible on this game, guys, because it's kind of fun. Anyway, you've got the FIFAWorldCup.com zone. I'm not going to show you any of that because by the looks of it, it might be copyright stuff, guys, so I'm not going to get into that. You can load your own squads and settings and awards, which is, it's kind of weird. What is that anyway? Okay, I have no rewards or anything, so that just doesn't make sense. Team management, you can edit the teams and whatnot. Xbox Live, so you can play online. Is this game still available online? I don't actually know, guys. It might be. It's possible. I mean, PES 2006, I think, is still online. PES 6, actually, because I was playing it back in 2013, so I don't know. It might be interesting to see if it actually is still online, some of these games. Global Challenge... penalty shootout practice. So global challenge, yeah, it's basically like what I said in the PSP version. If you've seen that video, it basically gives you situations that you got to come back from, and there's different areas that you can do this with. So there's a few in Europe, rain in Spain, etc. like that. Like Northern Ireland are 1-0 up there, etc. England expects 1-0 down to Germany at 60 minutes. Scotland the Brave. Volcanic eruption there. Interesting stuff. South America. Yeah, you know, there's a few things, guys. Crying in Argentina. You know. Lucky Fate. Holy crap. Yeah, is that because, yeah, didn't they win like 13-0 or something? New Zealand or something like that. Aussie rules, etc. And then there's a few like final ones here as well. So yeah, I think you've got to unlock these first though, haven't you? So yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's just for all final situations and whatnot, guys. So I've got like 78 there, 66, etc. etc, guys. So yeah, let's get out of that. And yes, FIFA World Cup, you know what that is. You got to qualify and you got to get to the final, and then there's play now. And I'm gonna be sticking with Europe this time, guys. I'm gonna play as World Cup finalist France, and I'm gonna play against Italy just because, guys. Just because I'm gonna be a little bit cliche like that. France were actually higher ranked in this game than Italy, but yeah. And I don't know, because we didn't. No, I think France played in the white, didn't they, in the final? Yeah, remember Zidane getting sent off. Damn, that brings back some memories. So you can pick what kind of match this is going to be, but you got to unlock like further ones. And I think I've showed you this before. So I don't know. Let's make it a group stage game then, I guess. Whatever. Stadiums, there's quite a few. If you want to have a look at some of these, I don't know. Pause the video so you can read them. But there is quite a few. There's the Dortmund Stadium there. That might be a good one to play at, actually. Of course, there's all the German stadiums, like you would expect, and whatnot. Basically, this is just like a HD version, guys, of the watered down sort of PSP version. That's pretty much what it is. This. There is different ones from around Europe and whatnot. Like there's Millennium Stadium. Oh, I didn't know that was actually in this game, guys. I didn't actually know that. So yeah, and there's stuff from around like Asia and North America, South America, etc. You know what? I'm gonna play in the Millennium Stadium, guys. Actually, I'm gonna do that because I didn't actually know it was in the game. And to be honest, I'm gonna be playing through this game anyway soon, so I might as well leave the Germany stadiums for another time. I'm gonna play a 4-minute match. What? You can actually play 45. Holy crap! You know what? Nowhere. maybe another time. I'm gonna put the game speed on fast because I like it fast, guys. Some of you might prefer it normal. I like it fast myself. This right here is the unlockables. So if you unlock stuff like invisible walls, you click in. Yeah, this is really kind of random. This because you have to click in the left thumbstick to actually activate them and deactivate them. So I could do it here. I could put turbo mode on if I wanted. And you can have 2 or you can have as many on as you want. God, could you imagine that? Like, seriously, turbo mode with perfect difficulty, with invisible walls, with no infringements. And I don't think you can have slow-mo. I don't think slow-mo would work with turbo. That's a good question. That's a good question. Anyway, I'm going to get onto it because I am sort of wasting time here. Extra time and penalties. No, you know what? We'll just go straight to penalties if it comes to it. And we'll just have the normal match ball. I'm going to play it on professional just for the purposes of this match, guys, because that's what I've been playing it on. Let's advance. And then it'll take you to the this. I mean, it looks a lot better like this layout than it does the PSP version, in my opinion. But I did have a lot of fun on the PSP version myself. So yeah, we got Henri Trezeguet. I think it was Trezeguet who missed the penalty in the final, wasn't it? I believe. Spoilers. We got the almighty Gibril in the team, guys. Mexis, who's a good player. Sahar there as well. Squalacci. Wow. Evra. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. And yeah, guys, you actually get some of these notes that play here. As you can see, it says, "Did you know Italians are said to be the world's largest consumers of bottled water, guys?" Yeah, that's what happens, I suppose, guys. Yeah, so in between you sort of get like some images like that in the loading screens of different countries and some interesting facts about them, which is kind of cool actually. I think FIFA 09 did the same actually on the, I think it was the PSP version. They had like little trivia things that pop up. I definitely know that. This one, I think it was probably one of the first games to actually do that though, guys. But it's good to see that they've put like a lot of detail into it and whatnot. And I've just realised that this video is going to be going on for quite a long time, guys, because we're nearly 20 minutes in already. Or at least I am. And, yeah, we haven't even started the match yet, so kind of a longish video as a one-off, guys. But, yeah, I kind of want to see, like, who you guys think I should play as when I play through this game. So I'm going to put some voting up for that and whatnot. And they got Gilardino, a PES 5 ledge, guys. PES 5 ledge. And Buffon, who we're trying to become a PES 5 ledge. And probably Palo as well, so, you know. Jibril Cisse, PES 5 ledge, though. So, you know, there's a lot of ledges, guys, in this game. But, yeah, it's good old FIFA 06 gameplay, though, guys. And this cutscene is going on way too long. Player focus. Oh, screw that. I don't even care about it. Let's just get down to the action. Yeah, you know what? The first thing I'm actually going to do, is go to the camera, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of height and a bit of zoom out, and I'm going to switch it to dynamic, because that is what I like to do on this game, guys. That's just something that I do. I like to play in the dynamic camera. I don't know, I just play better in dynamic camera. I don't really understand. Oh, hello. Oh, immediately! Holy hell! I can't even believe that. That is crazy, to be honest. I didn't think I was going to score that, but yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of crazy, like this game, because it's like it's FIFA 06, but it feels really like strange sort of thing. It's like I'm trying to pick out the elements of FIFA 07. You know what I mean? Because it's one of those games in between, you know, like FIFA 06, FIFA 07, you know, it's one of those games, and it's like, that's offside, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, okay. And whatnot, but it just, the difference, it feels very similar to Road to World Cup, but there is some slight differences that make it feel a little smoother. Like, it feels a lot better than, you know what I mean? I liked Road to World Cup, guys, but this one feels just a little bit better. And I can't really put my finger on why it does, to be honest, guys. Like, you know what I mean? I really don't actually know why it does that, but yeah. You know what? Oh, yeah! Why did I even try that? I don't know. Oh, crap. Wow, I'm doing really good here. Yeah, if you get in the right area, I said it, I guess. I said it in the PS, when I was playing the PSP version of it. You can actually, if you get it just right, you can actually like score chip goals. In the PSP version, you have, from what I remember, you have to take the ball to just on the on the line of the penalty area. In this game, it's a little bit further out than that. And as you saw there, I nearly scored from it. So yeah, that's like something. That's weird. And you can also like curl the ball right from here, right from like the edge of the box. I want to see if I can try and do it just to show you guys. And you can sort of score, but it's kind of hard to. And it's something that I think you can do in Road to World Cup as well. Like the gameplay, like I say, is very similar. But this one just feels a little bit better. You know what I mean? There's some instances, though, in this game where, to be honest, it's just good old FIFA 06 again, where everything feels a little bit delayed sometimes. Like, for example, I'm trying to, like, sort of, you know, like make a pass, for example, but because I've held the sprint button down or whatever, like the player has to take like 2 more touches until it actually makes the pass or something stupid like that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it can let you down a little, but after you get used to it for a while, it sort of grows on you and you sort of get used to it, kind of thing, and whatnot. The free kick system in this game is pretty much the same as well. I don't really like it though. It's kind of confusing to know where you're aiming sometimes. It's not very clear about it, if you know what I mean. So, whatever. The sweet spot is back as well, guys. I just want to say that. That's what she said. Oh, what was that? That was bull. Oh. The sweet spot is back, and it's really strange as well, because on penalties in this game, the sweet spot actually moves up and down, and you've got to try and aim it into it. If I get a penalty, I could show you. But I don't know. I mean, we might get a penalty in the actual playthrough, if not now. But yeah, that's something a little bit different. But the sweet spot is still there, and you know, if you hit it, it's good. If you don't, it's, well, you can still score. It doesn't stop you from scoring or anything. But yeah, and whatnot. Where's that off to? Jeez. All right, here we go. Oh, go on. Oh, a really good save from Booth. Booth. So, yes, you know what? We're going to pass it out here. If you hold the left trigger down... Well, you don't have to hold it. You just have to press it. And then it sort of picks out the man that is right next to the ball when you're taking the corner. So Zidane was taking it, but there was a player near it. If you try to just pass it to him without holding it, it just passes it right into the box. And that's kind of not what you want to happen. I mean, oh, come on. How have I not put two in yet? She said, and yeah, something I do like to do though, if I can do it here, because they always usually have a man on the line, and I like to sort of do that, and then put it back in. Oh, that's what I like to do, baby. That's what I like to do, and that kind of works out sometimes, as it just did, guys. Of course, you know what? I might even be ready for world class on this game. You know what, guys? I might actually be ready for it. Because it feels like I've gotten really sort of used to it now all of a sudden. But yes, of course you've got the replays. The controls are all the same, so you know you can press like, because if you use the Y button, you can sort of like, you know, rotate the camera and all that kind of stuff on the ball, and etc. etc. So you know, I guess it's, you know, just sort of interesting to see if there is kind of any updates, you know, in this game over the previous title, of course. But yeah, cutscenes are very nice as well, obviously, because it's a World Cup game. You know, I really wish I had this back in the day, but I never did, guys. I had to play the PSP version myself, one of those versions, which are still good. But you know, playing this in HD and whatnot back in the day must have been really, really nice, kind of, because, like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I didn't know anybody who had a 360 back then, to be honest, guys, and I didn't have one myself. So, you know, whatever. Oh, come on. Come on, we should have had that. Oh, so close. But yeah, you know, some of the celebrations and stuff, and again, you know, the art style and everything is just spot on. You know what I mean? And I think that this really sort of, for me, is the ultimate version of the game, because it's just like everything's just sort of there, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like me playing the PSP version of the game, that's the only I know I keep coming back to it, but that's the only experience I actually had of this game back in the day, guys. So I can only really go on my previous experience of it. But for me, like, this game was just sort of like, it was really good, and it was really good on the PSP. And if it's that good on the wow, really? That was just so easy. Like, maybe their formation just works better for me. So I've been playing as England in a 4-4-2 in the wing play and whatnot. But yeah, for me, that just sort of is it. But yeah, there is so many like teams. Oh yeah, I forgot to go through the teams, guys. There is a lot of teams in this game, like a lot of teams, and I'll go through them in a hopefully after I've remembered after I play this one, after I play this match. I can't believe I'm actually winning here 3-0. Like, what is going on? It's got like that style. If you've seen FIFA 07 on the 360, guys, it's got that sort of style with it. It's kind of hard to explain. It's got that sort of style to it, guys. You know what I mean? So there's that. And yeah, because I'm going to be playing this version of the game, though, guys, you know, it doesn't mean that I can't come back to this game. You know what I mean? In like another 10 years' time. I know it sounds crazy, but like, if I, you know, because I like to play games that are sort of, you know, give them at least a good 10 years so they can become, in quotation marks, retro. You know, I could always just come back to it and play like a different version of the game. You know what I mean, guys? It's not sort of like the end of the world, you know, if any of you are bothered about that. But, you know, normally I play all my games on console, but this was sort of like one of the first games that I thought, you know what, I want this on the handheld instead. And that's really bad, and that's good defending, holy hell. One thing that is kind of irritating about this game, though, I have to say, guys, is the cutscenes. And I don't mean like the celebrations and stuff like that. And I don't mean the cutscene that you're seeing right now. I mean the substitution cutscenes, because no matter what, you can't back out of them. Like, you can't skip the substitution scenes. As far as I'm aware, there's no button you can press that will skip it. So, I don't know, maybe there is a way, but I've pressed literally every button and I can't do it. So, yeah, that's something, guys. And, yeah, not good enough there. That's about it, guys. That's pretty much all I have to say about this. I wonder if we could just finish this off. Some of the like the teams and whatnot in this game, though, you know, I mean, it just reminds me of like, oh, that is really good. Can I get a sweaty in here? I want a sweat. I want some. I can't do it. I want some sweat, and I just can't seem to do it, guys. It just reminds me of like PES 6 and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Because I'm sort of like real used to the teams in PES 6, and I tried to curl it in there and it didn't work. But if you get right on the edge of the box like that and sort of face downwards or face upwards if you're on the other side of the field, you can actually curl the ball in. I hit the post earlier when playing as England. I think I was playing as England. I think I did it with Gary Neville near a corner or something like that. That was kind of strange. But yeah, some memories of this tournament. Obviously, the Zidane headbutt in the final, etc. And all my headers seem to go over the bar. I'm only tapping the button, but they usually go over the bar quite a lot. The Zidane headbutt. I remember France beating Portugal. They beat. Oh wait, yeah, they did, didn't they? I remember. Yeah, France beat Brazil. I think Thierry Henry scored the goal, didn't he? That was memorable. England obviously losing in penalties to Portugal. I think England played Trinidad. I think they played Ecuador as well, didn't they? In the last 16 bit. Yeah, those are some of my memories, guys. You know, I think I remember seeing, was it South Korea play France or someone like that? I think so, guys. You know what I mean? There's some certain matches that I just, you know, sort of remember in a way, and whatnot. So yeah, that is it, guys. That is pretty much it. I will go through quickly some of the teams. As you can see here, if you get professional, the amount of goals you score. So you get some stuff. You get some bonus like points and whatnot. So if you play on perfect, you get 500 times. If you play on world class, you get 400, etc. Professional is free, obviously only one for amateur, etc. So it's pretty good. Right, so the only thing left to go through is some of the teams, guys. So we'll start with Europe. We got England, Estonia, Faroe Islands, Finland, France, Georgia, Germany, of course, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Israel, Italy, Kazakhstan, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Macedonia, Malta, Moldova, Netherlands, Northern Ireland, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Republic of Ireland, Romania, Russia, San Marino, Scotland, Serbia, Montenegro, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, Ukraine, Wales, Albania, Andorra, Armenia, Austria, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Belgium, Bosnia, Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Denmark, back to England again. So North America is Canada, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Jamaica, Mexico, Nicaragua. I've never heard of that country before, guys. Must be a very small country. Panama, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Vincent, Trinidad and Tobago, USA, of course. Moving on to South America, Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Paraguay, Peru, Uruguay, Venezuela, and back to Argentina, of course. Oceania, or Oceania, or whatever you want to call it. Australia, Fiji, New Zealand, Solomon Islands, Tahiti, which is like way out of the way on its own. Poor Tahiti. Vanuatu. I've probably butchered it, but okay. Back to Australia again. Africa is Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Chad, Congo, Congo DR, Egypt, Gabon, Ghana, Guinea, Côte d'Ivoire, or Ivory Coast, whatever, Kenya, Libya, Malawi, I don't know, Mali, Morocco, Nigeria, Rwanda, I don't know, Senegal, South Africa, Sudan, Togo, Tunisia, Uganda, Zambia, Zimbabwe. Yeah, was Madagascar not in there? I could have sworn Madagascar was in this game. No, do they even have a team? I think they do, don't they? I don't know. Anyway, Asia, Bahrain, China PR, Hong Kong, India, Iran, Iraq, Japan, Korea DPR, Korea, Kuwait, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, and then back to Bahrain, and I think that's it. Jesus Christ, that took a while. But yeah, guys, I figured that I would go through all of them just to show you what is available in this game for when it gets around to voting and stuff for the actual series, guys. So thank you for watching this video, guys. I know it's a very long video, this one, but I just want to say thank you for watching, and you know, let me know what you think of the 360 version of the game. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on it, guys? So yes, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another video. Take care.